It is currently the 6th of September, which means we are 6 days into spring. Spring is the season for fresh starts, resets, and declutters. So I think that's what the next couple of videos on my channel is going to be. I know I really want to do this wardrobe declutter, and then after this I want to do a complete deep clean of my whole entire house. Make sure to subscribe right down below if you haven't already. It means the whole entire world to me, and I upload 1 to 2 times every single week, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. Hopefully this video gives you a little bit of inspiration or motivation to go through, refreshen, and declutter your space as well. Let's get started. She's overwhelming. I'm looking at her right now. It's a lot, but it's fine. We can do it. We can do it together. So as you can see, my wardrobe is overflowing onto my bed. I hate that this happens, and I always do it. But the wardrobe, she's worse. Like, those doors do not close. So I think the first thing that I'm gonna do is just take everything out. At the moment, things don't even have certain shelves. As you can see, we've got skirts in the same section as jeans, which is in the same section as knitted sweaters. It's just a whole lot. There's some pants down there, and that is supposed to be my pajama drawer. And up there is just, I don't even know. There's workout clothes, there's a t-shirt dress. It's just a lot, it's too much. And then we've got the hoodie up here and all of these baskets. But I think the first step needs to be taking everything out.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty.
When it comes to clothes for me, I am such a sentimental person. I will keep onto clothes that remind me of certain events or moments in my life that I've loved. Even when I don't wear them anymore, it's such a bad habit and I hate it. But I don't know. I try to find the sentiment in everything, even the clothes that I wear, I guess. So for this particular declutter, I really tried my best to separate my feelings from the clothes, and I just took a look at what I had to decide whether or not I'd worn it recently and whether or not I will wear it in the future. Organized chaos. So I've first done a general go through, and I've tried to kind of organize things in piles. It's still not really in piles. I still need to throw out a lot more. I want to be extremely cutthroat for this declutter. I want a very minimalistic wardrobe. I want space to be able to get some new fun things. So far this is what the bag is looking like. It's pretty well full, to be honest. Like, I could probably fit a couple more things in there, but that's just been my first go through. I think as I go to put things back into the cupboard, I'm going to get rid of even more stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do now, I think. I'm going to put things in their actual places, organize them in actual piles, and as we go through and put them in, I'm really gonna ask myself the question whether I've worn the item in the past 12 months or not. Okay, so my day-to-day style is, I don't know if I would say unique, I would say very annoying. Fashion and style is something that I struggle with every single day. I'm definitely a type of person where what I wear completely affects how confident I feel throughout the day. So if I'm wearing something that doesn't reflect who I am on the inside, I can't. I'll have a panic attack. I won't leave my house. I cannot. I don't know. I mean, it definitely is an issue. I was gonna say I don't know if that's an issue, but it definitely is. But let me know if you also are like that. Like, I have to feel confident in my clothes and what I'm wearing to just be able to be myself and be confident. So I've got lots of different clothes depending on what I'm feeling that day. Some days I feel really femme, so I have some really nice short frilly crop tops, which obviously today I am not vibing that, so even just talking about it is making me uncomfortable. And I very rarely do feel that femme. I very rarely dress like that, but on the occasions where I do want to feel like that, I don't want to get rid of all of that stuff and then have nothing and then feel uncomfortable in the opposite, if that makes sense. So it's the constant struggle of, even though with like the girly frilly crop tops, like I might not have worn it for 12 months, but I need to keep a couple in case I do randomly feel that way sometimes, on the off chance that I do. But other than that, with like my oversized t-shirts and stuff, if they haven't been worn in the past 12 months, see you later. gotta go. I'm gonna do a section of more femme clothes, and then I'm gonna do a section of more tomboy, STEMmy type of clothes. So that way I feel like it might be a bit easier. Depending on the day, I can just go to the shelf of what I'm feeling for that day and then go through everything and pick it that way. I've never done it like that before, and I'm thinking that's the best way to do it.
Hold up just a minute, been looking for some help just to find myself. Yeah, been losing my focus like 1,000 times before. Can't take this anymore, 'cause I've been looking for something to change thoughts into motion.
So the tops are now in. We've got fancy femme going out tops next to a pile of my knitwear. Then up the top, we've got oversized men's t-shirts. And then next to that, I have a few more of my like just in between tops. They're like girly, but not too over the top girly. So that's what we've got going on at the moment. The next pile that I'm going to put in the shelf underneath, which will be the shelf right here, is pajamas. I'm just a huge fan of comfy clothes, so I keep all of them. All of the comfy things, I'm like, I will wear that eventually. But most of them just end up becoming pajamas and getting shoved in my pajama section, which we need to not. We really need to cull down. I'm also a really big fan of buying merch or tops from special places or events that I go to that represent that event, if that makes sense. Like for example, VidCon, I have 3 VidCon shirts from all the different years that I went to VidCon, and I do wear them as pajama tops, but I'm like, nobody really needs like, you know, 5+ tops from different places to wear as pajamas. So I'm gonna try my best. I think I'm just gonna try and get rid of all of the ones that aren't sentimental, because then that way I'm still culling it down, but I'm not getting rid of anything special. Long story short, we're gonna tackle pajamas now, and then we're gonna move on to the hanging stuff, which I feel like we'll be able to get rid of a lot of because I never ever go into that section.
Yeah, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotions. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time.
Pajamas are all in. I've kind of organized them in the way of pants at the back here, little summer tops at the front here, and then over this side is where all of my special sentimental tops are. That is what is on that shelf. I do have one more shelf down the bottom here. This shelf normally was my pajama section, but I think now that we're moving into spring and summer, I'm gonna make this where all my hoodies go, just because I do reach for the bottom the least, and I feel like I'm not really gonna be needing hoodies and jumpers and sweaters and stuff like that for much longer.
Yeah. Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, 'cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water.
Oh my god.
Or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and
What do you guys think? You can't really see or tell, but I feel like I've gotten rid of a decent amount of things. Look at how many coat hangers I have left over. So many. Which, these are actually going to come in handy for my lingerie section. I think this is where I'm going to leave you guys. I do, like I said, still have my lingerie, socks type of drawers to go through, but I have done that in a video before, so I will link it, and I'm going to spend the rest of my afternoon doing that. I so far have completely gotten rid of 2 massive bags, and I have another one here that is like half full, so I'm aiming for 3 bags, which I think is the most clothes I've ever gotten rid of, and it honestly feels so good. I really don't remember the last time that I got in and fully vacuumed in my wardrobe either. Like, all of my clothes for sure have just a ton of dust and grossness on them. I'm very excited to have room for new stuff that fits my style a bit more. I also always love donating clothes. Like, it makes me feel good because I know that they're going to a good place. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and definitely make sure to let me know in a comment down below whether you'd like to see me deep clutter and clean my whole entire house. I don't remember the last time I ever did that, so let me know if that's something that you would like to see. Hopefully this video inspired you to do a bit of a freshen up, get ready for the next season, whether that is spring or autumn depending on where you live. I think that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all very much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will talk to you all in the next video.